Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to talk about our final roster projection pre-camp. Alright, so this is serious. Cab mode time, we're going digital mode. Alright, so like I said, this is the final edition here of our pre-camp roster projections. I will have a link of all of the ones that we have covered, here during the offseason. Quarterback, special teams, offensive line, linebackers, defensive backs, defensive line, running back, wide receiver. I'll have all those links in there. You can go back and check those out if you missed them. If you did, go ahead and hit those up. Hit the like buttons, comments, whatever you want. Really do appreciate that. At the end of this video, I'll also have another special announcement for you guys, something you guys have been hitting me up on Twitter and Instagram. So stay tuned for that. But right now, let's get into the final one here, tight ends. All right, so last year, 2017, the Cowboys kept 4 tight ends at the end of at the end of the roster cuts, and that was Jason Witten, James Hanna, Jeff Swain, and Rico Gathers. All right, so we know how that turned out. Rico Gathers ended up being unable to recover from the neck injury, the jaw, the concussion, all that kind of thing. That violent hit that Kavon Frazier put on him. Took him out, literally took him out. But up to that, Rico Gathers had a pretty good camp, had a pretty good preseason. He put up the numbers, had a really good rapport with Cooper Rush. So let's see what he does. All right, but let's take a look at now who the Cowboys currently have on the roster as we head to camp this coming week. All right, so right now Cowboys have 5 tight ends: Jeff Swain, Blake Jarwin, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz, the rookie, and David Wells, the undrafted rookie. All right, so that's 5 tight ends there. It's a pretty good number to bring to camp. Obviously, you have your veteran type of guys. All of a sudden, with Witten gone, the tight end position has gotten a lot younger. All right, so with that being said, I think they will carry 4 again, but this may be another deal where it's going to be a fluid thing where you could get the axe at any moment. I think the players here that are going to be on the real bubble would be players like possibly Rico Gathers, Bo Scarborough, Cedric Wilson. These guys that might make the team, but for whatever reason the Cowboys have to make a move somewhere else, and they have to go short somewhere else. So there will be some of that. There will be some players that, pet cats that you guys will like that do make the team, and then a week later, or maybe even the same week, they have to make a move and one of those guys are cut. But let's go into my roster projection as far as who I think will make the team from this group of 5. Check this out. Jeff Swain, the veteran, and I don't necessarily have this in any order. I guess it could be kind of in order, but Jeff Swain, he's your vet. Now, the thing about him, the foot, he's been a little bit injury prone, so can they count on him? He's got to show up, man. We got to see what he does in training camp. Will he be 100% go? Are they going to limit him on the side with the stretches and the bands and all that kind of crap? Or is he going to be out there trying to make some plays and rapport with Dak Prescott? That's where Blake Jarwin comes into play. Blake Jarwin has been my guy. He's been my pet cat. Pretty much at the end of the season, this is a guy that I'm pretty high on. Has a good rapport with Dak Prescott, and I think he could be your wide tight end. All right, we heard about Jason Witten being that wide tight end. I think Blake Jarwin from these guys has that skill set to do that. Can block, can catch, has improved in all areas. I like him. All right, Dalton Schultz, the Punisher. He is your violent run blocker, but that's not all he can do. He will get out there and catch the ball, and he'll make an impact on this team. Basically, he's going to be your replacement for James Hanna. James Hanna was probably the better run blocking tight end of the group over the last couple of years, even over Witten and Swain and all those guys. But with Hanna gone now, with the retirement with the knee, Dalton Schultz will fill that role, and I would say that that's an upgrade as far as the run blocking. So Dalton Schultz, run blocking, that's going to be good. It's going to help the running game. Zeke Elliott's going to love that player. And then Rico Gathers, I have him this is almost like an order, because I do feel that Rico Galler's, you know, is going to really have to show something here again. He needs to duplicate what he did, but improve, you know. His run style is still a little bit awkward. You see it's a little bit upright. He runs upright down the field. But that may not matter, man, because if you catch the ball like he did, that's all that matters, man. As long as you're making plays and catching. Now, the thing with him will be blocking. All right, so your tight end has to block. If you can't block or you can't play on special teams, then Cowboys won't have any use for him. So Rico Galleris, if he can bring everything together, I think he'll have a good chance at making this team again. You know, he did make it last season. Yeah, but injuries kind of took him out. So hoping for the best from all of these guys. A lot of intriguing storylines will come from this, especially Rico Galleris. We want to see, has this project finally come to fruition? Can he be a weapon for Dak Prescott? A different kind of weapon. Cowboys need these kinds of weapons, you know. A guy that can get downfield, a guy with a big catch radius. I think that helps Dak Prescott a lot. And Rico could fill that role. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think the Cowboys will carry 4 tight ends? Do you think it'll be these 4? Swaim, Jarwin, Schultz, and Gallers? Or do you think there's a possibility to get the Gallers, he's done? Or do you think there'll be a surprise like a rookie or David Wells makes the team? Let me know what you guys think about the tight end position. And like I said, check out the links here in the description. I'll have all the roster projections as we head to camp this week. It's going to be fun. Now, for my announcement here, I am going to have 2 fantasy football leagues. I'm working on those right now. So when those are ready, I will post a blog post on cowboysblog.net. So I won't have an announcement here on you know, on the YouTube channel. It will be at cowboysblog.net. Look for that this week. So make sure you bookmark the homepage. It has everything, you know. The podcast is up there with Foots and I. All the Cowboy articles that I have, the YouTube videos, they're all there. It's like your one-stop location for everything Cowboys related that I give you guys. So if you're interested in joining one of my 2 fantasy football leagues, they will be 8-team leagues, and I will set a live draft. There will be no changes. Whatever I put in place, that's what it'll be. So as long as you're able to have an open schedule and you're interested and you want to compete with some of the best, make sure you hit up Cowboys blog. Once the post is there, it's you know, first come, first serve, or whatever. So, you know, hit that up. But I really appreciate all you guys. This football is in the air. We are finally here. Football, the training camp. August we get preseason football, so we're finally in the swing of things here. Had a great off season with you guys. Can't do any of this without you. And continue to like, subscribe, and share, guys. We'll see you for the next video. Thanks, guys.